My name is David Cummins, Chief Executive of Warrington Housing Association, and alongside this week's written update to our website, I thought I'd also take the opportunity to do my first ever vlog from the comfort of my own kitchen. So apologies in advance for the quality. There's only so much I can do with an iPad and a 14-year-old daughter for an assistant. This has certainly been one of the strangest weeks of my working life. And who would have thought that in such a short space of time the whole world could have been brought to an almost complete standstill by this virus? We've always tried to plan for every eventuality at WHA, but we didn't predict this one. What we do have is something called our business continuity plan, which is tested and updated regularly. And this time we just had to use it for real. Within the space of a couple of weeks, we went from phase 1, which was mostly about following government advice to tell people to wash their hands, to where we are now, working as virtual teams and focusing on delivery of priority services only. We've aimed to keep our customers updated via social media, including weekly updates on our website. And I'd like to thank our customers for bearing with us during this time while we focus on priority services and trying to think of innovative ways to keep in touch. I think it's a testament to the organisation, to the relationships we have with our customers and the trust we have in our colleagues that we've been able to move to this current position so quickly. We now have a framework in place to ensure that we continue to deliver those essential services across housing, the Home Improvement Agency and Lifetime. And moving forward, however long that might be, we know we still have work to do to continue to assess the impact of COVID-19 on each other and on the services that we deliver. Our new framework includes senior managers holding virtual meetings every Wednesday for the foreseeable future to discuss progress and to make any necessary changes. And we'll communicate the outcome of these meetings with colleagues and customers each week. We'll track the short and long-term impact of our current situation via a new interim performance framework, which our regulator is currently preparing for us. And we'll continue to hold virtual board meetings to try and maintain some form of business as usual work in terms of the things that we were hoping to deliver over the last 12 months or so. For example, we recently agreed the purchase of a new computer system, which will help us manage processes much more efficiently, hopefully allowing us more time to focus on customers and customer services and priorities. And it remains our aim to continue the implementation of this new system. We'll still collect data to demonstrate the social value we deliver, such as helping tackle loneliness and isolation. In fact, this is now more important than ever, and we're utilising many different digital platforms to help us stay in touch with our communities. We won't be allocating our empty properties in the short term, except for absolute emergency cases agreed with the council. And we also have suspended transfers and mutual exchanges. But we are still monitoring rent arrears and supporting those customers who are in financial difficulties. In fact, we made a commitment not to evict anyone as a consequence of COVID-19 prior to the government's announcement on this subject, and we'll continue to support our customers in terms of benefits, advice and such like. And again, this is probably more important now than it ever has been. Our virtual teams will continue to take calls and messages from customers, dealing with what we can and logging what we need to in order to put it on hold to deal with it later. Our back office will continue to function, ensuring that contractors and suppliers are still paid, and this will support them to help maintain their own businesses. And in supporting the NHS, we will continue to deliver essential services through our Home Improvement Agency, where that links to keeping vulnerable people out of hospital or helping get people home from hospital, taking pressure off the NHS to allow them to focus on tackling COVID-19. Our Lifetime service is already coming up with really amazing, innovative ideas and creative ways to engage with our customers through virtual coffee mornings and the like, and this remains an absolute priority for us over the coming months. Now, I realise that our new arrangements will take some getting used to, and there will inevitably be some bumps in the road, but Warrington Housing Association is in a very strong position to weather this storm, and we remain absolutely focused on doing the best we can to support each other, to support our customers, and support our partners through this. And I'd like to thank you for your continued support and understanding.